actually have 4 different purifiers from Dyson. The first one I was recently gifted from Dyson, but the other 3 I purchased myself quite a while ago before I even knew what TikTok was, and I love them all. Even though they're all purifiers, they're actually really different and each has different functionality. Let's start with the newest one first. This is the Dyson Purifier Big+Quiet Formaldehyde. This is the only one out of the 4 that's solely an air purifier, but it's extremely powerful. It can project air over 32 feet and can purify very large spaces in a quiet manner. So it's great if you have open concept living. It captures allergens and 99.97% of fine particles. One thing that's really great about it is that it detects and destroys formaldehyde. For me, this was actually a really important feature on one of my other purifiers because a lot of new furniture does something called off-gassing. I don't know if you've heard about this, but it's a process by which it releases formaldehyde when it's new. And I had that happen when I got new furniture a few years ago when I bought a few different things for my bedroom, and I was sick for literally months. So when I moved into this condo and got new furniture a couple years ago, I made sure to get a purifier that could eliminate the formaldehyde. Of course, it also detects and removes CO2 airborne particles, gases, odors. It has a physical remote control, which allows you to control the airflow level or leave it on auto mode, which is what I usually do. In auto mode, the airflow will adjust based on the particulates found in the air, but you can also adjust the direction of the airflow, or you can use the remote to just scroll through the on-screen display to see the different particulate monitoring and settings. One of the unique features of this purifier is that it's also on wheels, which may seem silly, but I actually love it. In case I have a little disaster in the kitchen, I can wheel it over there and let it do its magic. The next one is in my primary bedroom. It's a humidifier, fan, and purifier. Mine is the PH01 model, which I think has been discontinued. I think the closest model to mine is the PH03, or if you want one that also destroys formaldehyde, that model would be the PH04. This purifier is great because it's like a traditional fan, except the airflow is directed and oscillates with these little fans that move around rather than the entire device moving. It monitors your air quality and you can intelligently purify and humidify the room to your settings. I particularly love this device in the dry Chicago winters because it helps my skin so much to have humidity in the air. But the reason I specifically wanted this humidifier was because it has a self-deep clean cycle, which is so incredible. It's so much easier to maintain this humidifier than the ones I've had in the past, which get disgusting, and I honestly end up just throwing them out, which is terrible. This one also, of course, has a physical remote and you can control it with an app or voice controls. The purifier in my living room is the TP09, which is a fan and purifier. This one can also destroy formaldehyde. Unlike the humidifier, the entire device oscillates if you want it to. Of course, it also has a physical remote and can use the app. I bought this one when I was going to be moving into my new condo because I was concerned about off-gassing of new furniture and building materials. But luckily with this, I didn't get sick like I had the prior time I got new furniture, and I truly attribute it to this purifier. The purifier that I have in my guest room is the HP07, and it's a fan and heater and purifier. My guest room is by far and away the coldest room in my home, and so it was important to me to have a safe heater where my guests could control the temperature of their room independently of the rest of my home. Like the other models, of course, it destroys and attacks different pollutants in the air. The model that I have doesn't detect formaldehyde, but if you wanted the heater combination that does, they have one that's the HP09. Each of these models is extremely sensitive. If I'm in my bathroom and I spray hairspray or anything, the purifier in my bedroom immediately shoots up and detects the particles in the air and purifies it. I'm going to show you really quick. I'm going to spray some hairspray right next to it so you can see what actually happens. So that's like in the same shot, but you don't have to be very close. This is literally the same thing that happens when I spray it in my bedroom, which is right over there. And it will detect it within seconds. You'll see that the airflow will increase significantly. And on the monitor that's detecting the particles in the air, you'll see that right now it's fine, but when it shoots up, it detects all the pollutants in the air. And then over time, it will collect it all and calm down. All 4 of these models work with the Dyson app. You can control all of the features except for the heat due to, I think, some safety regulations, but everything else can be done through the app. You can also monitor current and historical air quality levels in each location. Overall, I absolutely love each of these, and they serve similar but different purposes.